Hi everyone, it's October 14th, and as promised, we got an unboxing here. Unfortunately, one of my friends could not make it here today because he had some stuff coming up, but my good friend Austin made it. Say
Hello, hi. I'm Austin.
And so everybody knows, it is still sealed. So, Austin, welcome to the unboxing of Battle for Zendikar. I'm gonna pull my gloves off for this because I don't have any grip with this, so. Well, maybe if I can, actually, okay, there we go.
There you go.
Let's, well, reach out and grab some.
Yes, boss.
Alright, so he's going to open a pack, I'm going to open a pack. If we pull an expedition, that is what this is for. Ooh. So,
Okay, let's
get started. Oh.
I'm only supposed to look at the good ones, but they're all new to me.
Yeah. Okay, so we're put uncommons here, tokens here, full art here, and the first rare is Ravenous Pass. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Awaken 4. 2 swamp, 5 colorless. If you cast a spell for 2 swamp, 5 colorless, also put 4+1/+1 counters on target land you control, and it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. It's still land. 2 swamps, 1 colorless. Not bad. We got a soldier. We got a knight ally and a full art forest.
Okay, full art mountain, and we just want the rares.
Yeah, we just want the rares and tokens.
All right. Aligned Hedron Network. When Aligned Hedron Network enters the battlefield, exile all creatures with power 5 or greater until Aligned Hedron Network leaves the battlefield. So,
Nice. Got a full art island. You know what? Let's do that actually. Got a full art island, a dragon token, planner outburst. 2 planes, 3 colorless. Destroy all non-land creatures. It's got Awaken 4. Oh wow, that's expensive. 3 planes, 5 colorless. Does the same thing as the last one I did. Only, yeah, 4+1/+1 counters to target land. Oh my god! Oh my god! We pulled one! Oh!
here we go.
Oh!
Let the viewers look at it. I'm assuming that's what you wanted.
Yes,
John.
that is an expedition.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you, Austin. Oh!
I'm gonna read it because I don't even know what it does.
Yeah.
Pay 1 life, tap, pay 1 life, sacrifice Scalding Tarn, search your library for an island or mountain card, and then put it onto the battlefield and then shuffle. So it's not great, but
That's our first treasure.
it is what it is. And my rare is a Guardian of Tazim, flying landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature an opponent controls. If that land is an island, the controller doesn't untap during its next untap step. So here's that.
Alright. Next pack, we got a full art mountain, a Eldrazi Scion, Blight Herder, 5 colorless, 4/5. When you cast Blight Herder, you may put 2 cards your opponent owns from exile into the owner's graveyards. If you do, put 3 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature tokens onto the battlefield. They have sacrifice, add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool.
You're welcome. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my god, this pack is going to be amazing.
Omnath, Locus of Rage. It's a mythic. Landfall, whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 5/5 red and green elemental creature token onto the battlefield. Whenever Omnath, Locus of Rage, or another elemental you control dies, Omnath deals 3 damage to target creature or player.
Then I was hoping to pull him.
And the land was a mountain and an Eldrazi Scion.
Full art plane, Eldrazi Scion, and we got our next mythic. Sire of Stagnation, Devoid. This card has no color. 1 swamp, 1 island, 4 colorless. He's a 5/7. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, that player exiles the top 2 cards of his or her library. You draw 2 cards.
Okay, we got a Plains, an Eldrazi Scion, and Radiant Flames. Converge. Radiant Flame deals X damage to each creature, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast Radiant Flames. And it's 2 colorless and red.
Alright, next we have a elemental token, a full art forest, and our first rare legendary, Norian Door Royal Shaper. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Island, Plains, 3 colorless, 4/4, legendary merfolk ally. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may put 3 +1/+1 counters on target land you control. If you do, the land becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste that's still land.
Okay, Swamp, just an Eldrazi token, and Veteran War Leader. Veteran War Leader's power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control. Tap another untapped ally you control. Veteran War Leader gains your choice of First Strike, Vigilance, or Trample until end of turn. Man, they're getting all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah. Alright, we got a full heart island, Eldrazi Scion. We just pulled our first foil, Tide Drifter, Devoid. This card has no color. An island and a colorless. He's 0/5. Other colorless creatures you control get +0/+1. That's our first foil. And we pulled our second mythic legendary creature, Vampire Ally. Drana Liberator of Malakir. Flying, first strike. 2/3. Whenever Drana Liberator of Malakir deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on each attacking creature you control.
Alright. We got an island, an Eldrazi Scion, and a Smothering Abomination. Devoid. This card has no color. Flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, draw a card.
Alright, so we got a full art forest. We got an emblem. It looks like it's a Nexus emblem. And our rare is Gruesome Slaughter, Sorcery. Until end of turn, colorless creatures you control gain tap. This creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Wow. It's terrible in so many good ways.
Yep. Forest, Eldrazi Scion, and Wasteland Strangler. Devoid. When Wasteland Strangler enters the battlefield, you may put a card an opponent owns from exile into that player's graveyard. If you do, the target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn.
Alright, we got an elemental creature, a full art island, and I'm sorry, that was our second foil, not our first. Our third foil, a full art swamp, and Cinderglade, land, mountain, forest. Add 1 mountain or forest to your mana pool. Cinderglade enters the battlefield tap unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Our first dual land. Well, technically second.
Plains, an octopus, and Prism Array. Converge. Prism Array enters the battlefield with a crystal counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. It costs 4 colorless and blue. Remove a crystal counter from Prism Array, tap target creature, and for 1 of every color mana, scry 3.
Full art mountain. We got a plant token. Fathom Feeder. Devoid, this card has no color. Death Touch, Ingest. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top card of his or her library. It's Swamp and Island. Pay a Swamp and Island, 3 colorless, draw a card. Each opponent exiles the top card of his or her library. And we got our 4th foil. Blighted Gorge. Add 1 colorless to your mana pool. Pay a mountain and a 4. Sacrifice Blighted Gorge. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player.
Swamp, an Eldrazi Scion, and Painful Truths. Converge. You draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast Painful Truths. And it's 2 colorless and black.
The truth is painful.
Yeah, especially in that case.
Full Art Plane, another Dragon token, and Lumbering Falls. Lumbering Falls enters the battlefield tap. Add a forest or an island to your mana pool. Pay an island, a forest, and 2 colorless. Lumbering Falls becomes a 3/3 green blue elemental creature with hexproof until end of turn. It's still land.
Got an island and a plant and Defiant Bloodlord. Flying, whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life.
Wow.
Simple but effective.
Definitely. Alright, we got a Full Art Swamp. The elemental token for Omnath. And Sunken Hollow. Add an island or swamp to your mana pool. Sunken Hollow enters the battlefield tap unless you control 2 or more basic lands.
A Swamp, an Eldrazi Scion, and Exert Influence. Converge. Gain control of target creature if its power is less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast Exert Influence. And it is 4 colorless and a blue.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that one right there?
This isn't even a rare, but I like it.
Ah, okay. Alright, we got a Full Art Swamp, Eldrazi Scion, and Brutal Exhaustion. A mountain, an island, 2 colorless. Instant, Devoid, has no color. Choose one or both. Return target spell or creature to its owner's hand. Brutal Expulsion deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that permanent would be put into a graveyard this turn, exile it. Wow. It's nasty. Yeah.
Forest, Eldrazi Scion, again, and Nice's Renewal. Search your library for up to 3 basic land cards and put them onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library. You gain 7 life.
Wow.
For 5 colorless and a green. Not bad.
Alright, so the next one is a Full Art Plains. Austin, can you turn that up real quick?
I'll fix your mess.
Thank you. An Eldrazi Scion and Madun Abush Leader. Yeah, Leader. A legendary creature. Haste, Rally. Whenever Madun Abush Leader or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, you may look at the top 4 cards of your library. If you do, reveal any number of ally cards from among them, and then put those cards on top of your library in any order, and the rest on the bottom of your bottom in any order. Use a 3/4, 2 colorless, a mountain and a plains.
Got a mountain, another emblem, and Blood Butcher, Devoid. When Brood Butcher, my bad. When Brood Butcher enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token onto the battlefield. It has sacrifice this creature, add 1 colorless to your mana pool. A black and green, sacrifice a creature. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn.
Oh, put it right there. That's
And a foil.
our 5th foil. Alright, so we got a Full Art Swamp, another Octopus, Serpentine Spike. 2 mountain, 5 colorless. Sorcery. Devoid. Has no color. Serpentine Spike deals 2 damage to target creature, 3 damage to another target creature, and 4 damage to a third target creature. If a creature dealt damage this way would die, this turn, exile it instead. Oh, that's just...
Yeah.
So much pain.
Mountain, Eldrazi Scion, and Conduit of Ruin. It's for 6 colorless. When you cast Conduit of Ruin, you may search your library for a colorless creature card with converted mana cost 7 or greater, reveal it, then shuffle your library and put that card on top of it. The first creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 colorless less to cast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright. We got a Full Art Plains. We got a Core Ally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our 6 foil, Myers Malice. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Awaken. This one is 3 +1/+1 counters on it instead of 4. And Beast Caller Servant. Haste. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. 1/1 for a forest and 1 colorless. Not bad. Am I gonna be happy?
Maybe. A island, a night ally, and a planeswalker.
Ooh!
Gideon, ally of Zendikar, +1. Until end of turn, Gideon, ally of Zendikar, becomes a 5/5 human soldier ally creature with indestructible that's still a planeswalker. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him this turn. The 0 ability, put a 2/2 white knight ally creature token onto the battlefield. And his -4 ability, you get an emblem with creatures you control get +1/+1.
Nice. Our third, no, technically 4th mythic. Because the Expedition's a mythic. Alright, so we got a Core Ally, a Full Out Forest, our 6 foils, Fertile Thicket. I was hoping to pull this one. Fertile Thicket enters the battlefield tapped. When Fertile Thicket enters the battlefield, you may look at the top 5 cards of your library. If you do, reveal up to 1 basic land card from among them and put that card on top of your library, and the rest on the bottom in any order. The rare is Bring to Light. Convert. Search your library for a creature, instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost less or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast Bring to Light. Exile that card and then shuffle your library. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. An island, a forest, and 3 colorless. Useful.
A Plains, an Eldrazi Scion, and Angelic Captain. Flying. Whenever Angelic Captain attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other attacking ally.
Alright. We got a Worthless Token, a Full Art Island, yeah, Worthless Token, and Endless One. It's a 0/0X. Endless One enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. Nice.
That's kind of interesting. We got a mountain, a core ally, and our foil and our rare are both Sanctum of Ugin.
Wow.
So it is the foil. And tap, add 1 colorless to your mana pool. Whenever you cast a colorless spell with converted mana cost 7 or greater, you may sacrifice Sanctum of Ugin. When you do, search your library for a colorless creature card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library.
That's... Wow, what are the odds of that?
Yeah.
That's quite interesting.
Indeed.
Alright, this and that one are the last 2 packs. I have a feeling I'm not pulling Ulamog.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's fine. We got that. We got a Swamp, another Octopus, and Scattered to the Winds. Counter target spell, Awaken, 3. It's 2 islands, 1 colorless. Awaken is 2 islands, 4 colorless. Turns a land into a 3/3 elemental. So that's 3 +1/+1 counters instead of 4. Not bad. What's the last pack?
Nothing great. A forest, a literally blank token. Nothing on it. And March from the Tomb. 3 colorless, white, and black. Return any number of target allied creature cards with a total converted mana cost 8 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. But I think you got lucky enough.
I think we did too. I didn't pull Ulamog like I was hoping, so that means I'm going to have to purchase him for his insane price. I'm not sure how much he goes for, but that was worth it. I cannot believe I pulled one of those. So here's what's going to happen now. Now I need to try to figure out how the heck this. There's a website that rates things. They mail it back to you in special package. I need to figure out how that works so I can get that sent off and graded. So I think overall this was a decent pack.
Yeah, I would be pleased.
Yeah. So I think Magic the Gathering, Wizards of the Coast did an amazing job with the set. So there's Battle for Zendikar. See you all later.